Hello, beautiful people. It is April 2025. I'm the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, where God dwells within me as me. And I am here today to bring to you your spiritual guidance for the entire month. In this month, April, welcome to spring, because this is the time of the year where it's the prettiest, most beautiful time for the earth. All of the beautiful, colorful flowers and all of the kids are out enjoying the outdoors. It's really amazing. Springtime is awesome. And I hope that you're just as optimistic about spring as I am. I wish everyone the best all of the time. So let's talk about what's coming up for April. April, we have 2 moon events. As always, we have a full moon happening in Libra around the 12th of the month, and we have a new moon in Taurus around the 27th of April. So with this full moon, being that it is in Libra, you know that Libra is the zodiac sign connected to balance, partnerships, marriages, contracts, and just a whole lot of business. Okay, so Libra also has a creative side and artistic, expressive side as well. Now, being that it is in its polar opposite sign, Aries, what this full moon is going to call a lot of people to release are those judgments. Release the judgments towards yourself about how powerful you are or can be. Release those judgments about yourself when it comes to, are you a suitable partner for love or for marriage? Or don't be so hard on yourself in your marriages, in your relationships. It's going to be a time where, with this beautiful spring action energy coming through in April, remember, Aries is the season that this is occurring in. And because Aries is a very fiery and passionate sign, it is going to want to push people into deeper commitments, deeper partnerships, deeper contracts and commitments to certain things and certain people in their lives. It is a relationship balancing time. And what the zodiac sign of Aries likes to do is be passionate and be loyal to what it is or who it is that they are dealing with, or whatever it is that they are involved in, especially creative pursuits, especially business, and especially those long-term committed relationships. So just remember that around this time. As you move along the month, you're at the end of the month, and by the time that comes in, around the 27th, the new moon in Taurus comes in. So what the new moon in Taurus is going to bring in is stability and structure to those plans that were created around the full moon. So if you successfully got through releasing those judgments against your own self about making commitments and making making more stable decisions, making more grounding decisions, if you were able to get through the very supercharged energy of the full moon in Libra, then by the time you get to the sign of Taurus, you should feel pretty stable with your decision. You should feel pretty grounded and structured within yourself about whatever it is that you've been working on. So it's very, very stabilizing. Also, I want to tell you about this too. It's no coincidence that this is a time where you want to start balancing things out in your love relationships, because both Libra and Taurus are Venus. They are under the influence of Venus. So we have Aries season, this huge Venus Venusian energy coming through, and all of this passion coming forward from the sign of Aries, who is loyal and committed and fight for what they want and who they want, and they are determined to make it last forever. So there is just a lot of drive, ambition, and so much being put into relationships and partnerships at this time. So I see a whole lot of positive love energy coming through, for every zodiac sign. Now let's get into your zodiac sign and let's talk about your month. Cancer. Okay, what's coming up for April 2025? So this is going to be a targeted message. It's going to be very specific. It's going to be a niche message. I have a niche group of people that this is going to be for, and I say that because of what it's about. First of all, it's very spiritual. What I picked up for you guys for your prophecy is very spiritual, and also it's going to be for certain people. It's not going to match with everyone. It is going to be something that not every Cancer may experience, but only if you had this actual life experience will it resonate with you. So that's my little disclaimer before we get started. What I'm picking up is a long time ago, someone told you something. Someone gave you some information, like a prophecy, a gift, a future prediction. And they could have told you your life story, your future, or they could have told you something that seemed to play out exactly the way they said. Or you're noticing that it's playing out right now. Do you remember? Do you remember the time? Because that time remembers you. Whoever this person was that told you a very strong and important prophecy, and they told you that they told you that they saw certain things in your life, and they told you what you would end up becoming in life, or maybe they saw something about love coming up, or maybe they saw your future, or maybe they saw a success, a victory, maybe they saw, like, it's something that they could have told you already that they had seen for your life. Now you may need to take some time to really sit down and think. It may take you several days, several hours, several months for it to all come back. For some of you, you remember instantly. As soon as I started talking about it, you could already remember it. For others of you, it may take some time, but whatever this was, this prophecy, this future prediction, this divine message, this message coming, someone was speaking, Holy Spirit was speaking to you, okay? Holy Spirit was speaking to you and told you something. This situation seems to be coming true now. I don't know if you've taken notice of that yet. I don't know if you've seen the signs yet. I don't know if you paid attention yet. But every single thing that he or she told you is actually real. The timing could have been off a bit, but this person has guided all of your steps up until now. Or if it's happening now, then this person is guiding your steps into your future, and it's actually turning out to be what this person said. Now, if you are not seeing these signs show up just yet, you're about to. I feel like a lot of things are going to start coming to fruition. A lot of things are going to start happening. A lot of things will play out. He or she must have seen you living some type of long life of happiness, or having a successful love relationship, or having your a business, or having a lot of money, whatever, just different things, whatever you went to this person for. Or maybe if you didn't go to someone like this, maybe someone had already just said it. It could have been a family member, it could have been a grandmother, grandfather, it could have been just somebody could have said, you know what, I see you doing that, or you know what, and it could have been when you were younger. It could have been when you just randomly, someone walked up to you and spoke some positive words over your life in the past. Something is coming together, and I don't know if you remember what this prophecy was about, but I'm here to confirm something to you, that it's really what that person told you was true. It's real. It's really actually happening. And you're going to see the results in every, like, all these things start showing up to let you know that what they told you is real. That these things are possible, and you're going to know Once everything starts to click, you're going to believe. You're going to believe, especially if you're someone who runs away from things like that, or who doesn't believe really, or who kind of gets a little skeptical or nervous about it. Like, yeah, not really putting too much thought into it, but you're going to put a lot of thought into it now because you're going to see everything happen. I feel like this feels positive. It does not feel negative. This does not feel like any type of bad omens. This feels like everything positive about this. So just think about that positive prophet, think about that person, because you're someone who's truly, living this out. And I feel like this person had to be some type of divine messenger in order for this to be spoken to you, whatever this was. So just all I can say is, be prepared for what this person predicted for you, because as you're going to notice it. The number 55 is significant for some of you. 55 is a synchronicity. Since 5 is the number of freedom, travel, and change, then this person could have spoken something along those lines for some of you, like positive changes, or something where you're, freedom, like you're going to be free to do whatever you want to do. Financially, there's going to be abundance. Could have spoken something about travel. They probably said they see you traveling a lot, going out of town often, or maybe they maybe saw you having a job where your job required you to travel often. Maybe they saw some type of lifestyle for you. It just really depends. Everyone's different, but that's coming up here. And even if you add the 55 together and you reduce it, even though you're really supposed to keep a synchronicity what it is, but if you were to reduce it, it would go down to a 10 and then to a 1. So this person could have told you something like, they see something new coming into your life, maybe a new person, a new career, a new path, something like that, some type of new abundant beginnings, some type of new changes coming in. So you really should just write down a gratitude list for the month of April. Just to keep up with it. If you're that kind of person that's into journaling, arts and crafts, scrapbooking, whatever, just doodling and doing little creative things like that, then this will be a positive time, an opportune time to get back into doing things like that, because I feel like your vision board is really coming true. Whatever you said, whatever she said or he said is really coming true. And you probably didn't think that it would happen for you like this. You probably didn't think that it could be possible for you to see yourself living that prophecy, but it really is happening. Is what I'm getting. So you're just going to have a lot of things to be thankful for. And that's why this is coming up. You're going to have a lot of things. You're going to remember that the things that this person told you, you're living it now. Or maybe you can, these things are beginning to happen in your life now. Very, 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 very positive and enlightening messages for you, Cancer, in the month of April. So just pay attention to, whatever it is that's happened so far and whatever is happening now, and just wait for opportunities to come in, because I feel like this person told you a good thing, and look at you. You're about to see what this person was saying, and it's very positive. So that's all I have for you guys in April. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, and God bless.